Right now, there's very little regulation in Canada with respect to cryptocurrencies. BLG and other law firms are working with the Canadian regulators to come up with regulation that works not only for investors but also for the public at large. Most cryptocurrencies are going to be considered to be securities and subject to securities legislation, which is regulated in Canada on a provincial basis. Other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others that are mined as opposed to issued by companies are treated as commodities. That means that for those particular cryptocurrencies, the regulations are fewer and are not subject to the general securities laws. Although the substance of securities and other laws applicable to cryptocurrencies is similar in many respects to that of the US and other major countries, to date, Canadian regulators have demonstrated a fairly progressive and flexible approach to regulation in this sector relative to other jurisdictions. For example, the regulatory launch pads and sandboxes that have been established by the securities regulators in Canada has provided clients with a reasonably effective channel to have direct discussions with Canadian regulators about novel initiatives in the cryptocurrency space. In the last 18 months, the investment fund community in Canada has started to enter into the cryptocurrency and blockchain spaces. At this point in time, the existing investment funds in the cryptocurrency space are still private funds that are only sold to institutional and high net worth individuals. Though many fund managers are anxious to offer a crypto fund to retail investors, to date, the regulators in Canada have hesitated to make these assets available. BLG has been working very closely with both investors and regulators to address some of the more fundamental issues for these funds. One of the issues relates to the custody of cryptocurrencies. Traditional custodians of securities and other investments are either unable or unwilling to retain digital assets like cryptocurrencies. We have worked closely with some of the larger global crypto custodians to help the regulators become comfortable with the securities that they provide. Another major issue is valuation. Cryptocurrencies can be extremely volatile, and the prices quoted on the various unregulated crypto exchanges can vary quite significantly. As more regulated players get into this space, we expect to see more reliable pricing sources. There are also concerns about the source of funds, as cryptocurrencies have a reputation for being used for illicit purposes. Blockchain, or other distributed ledger technology, does not face the same concerns that limit cryptocurrency's ability to launch publicly. We've seen a number of exchange-traded funds launch in the last few months in Canada that invest in companies that are somehow engaged in blockchain technology. One of the issues facing these investment products is, frankly, educational. Many people associate blockchain with cryptocurrencies and aren't aware of the broader use of blockchain technology in a number of different industry sectors. In my view, the infrastructure issue is something that people are only recently recognizing. While investors are very interested in blockchain technology and other digital assets, the traditional securities dealer and advisor model is not yet prepared to handle them. Many of the securities industry providers are examining how best to use blockchain technology in their businesses. I think that in the next year or so, we will see a shift towards a greater use of this technology and the development of appropriate protocols and infrastructure that can tie our traditional securities business model to the newer digital model. What sets us apart? As Canada's largest law firm with specialized expertise in this area, BLG is uniquely positioned to help clients seeking answers to questions around blockchain and cryptocurrency in their businesses.